Good morning, and welcome back to Tolo Speaks on the Tolo Express. All aboard. Today, I'm going to share a kind of revelation. As some of you know, I get up very early in the morning. Why? Because it's quiet. Nothing is stirring. It's a time on the planet when everything moves into its deepest intuitive state. It has a nickname. It's called the witching hour. Anytime between 3 and 6. And this is when the mystical mindset and heart set is in full bloom. And I often simply go into some form of meditation. I can write, I can bring forth information and then speak it in my tape recorder or write it out in longhand. Sometimes I move around. But I'm not moving. I'm moved. I'm not writing. Writing is moving through me. I'm not speaking. Words are coming through me as some kind of medium. For what, you would say? That's the mysterious part. I don't know. Nor can I prove what it is I'm channeling. Now that's really not a scary word, because the gift of intuition, the gift of prophecy, the gift of seeing, gift of wisdom, no matter what tradition you're speaking from, is all the same. We all channel all day long. For the mystic, there is a dedication that has just arisen to pay attention to what comes through. Why? Well, over and over in this series, I've mentioned the reason why. Quality of life improves. That's the only reason why it's important. So this morning, to obviously help me improve the quality of my life, because in essence, I am the only one I really channel for. Other people may be somewhat inspired by it or informed by it to help augment their spiritual path, because that's my natural gift. My natural tendency in life is to teach. Now, I prefer to teach as opposed to proselytizing, which is a very convoluted aspect or condition that prompts the selling of something. And it is not my place to judge that or condemn that or to feel in any way threatened by that. It's just activity in the form of sharing by a person or a group. That is their way. And that's what came to me this morning, that the spiritual path holds many, many, many ways. And yet, my job is to not throw out spirituality. That was the message. Spirituality is beautiful in its purest sense, in its uncontaminated form, which is simply inquiry. Every time that I go into meditation and inquire, what am I doing? I am allowing information to flow through. But that is uniquely and distinctly different from seeking. A seeker says, I'm limited, I'm lacking, there's incompleteness within me. The person who allows spiritual insight to come through says, I know that I am whole and perfect. I know that I am a creative machine. I know that all I'm about is the same stuff of the universe, unlimited creative potential, energy that can take on shape and form. I know this about myself. And at the same time, I'm still open to insight. I'm still open to communion and relationship with creation itself. And that's why a channel ultimately channel. That's why a medium ultimately brings through information using what's called the art of mediumship. It is the heart of creativity. And it is moved along by spontaneity. So what, then, makes spirituality so perfect, as opposed to being a seeker on the path, looking to find and follow the perfect way? Spirituality says, I am nothing more than your relationship with divine intelligence. It's a definition of the relationship that is ongoing, has always been with us, and will always be with us. The mind can register this fact or not. The mind can allow the information to flow through or not. In this case of pure spiritual beingness, there is no more quest. And that, in a sense, is synonymous with mysticism itself. When we declare we have arrived, the end of misery begins. There's no more constant searching to become. There is simply allowance of the awareness of what we already are to simply come to the surface. So there's nothing to do, as the mystic would say. There's really not even allowance that needs to be done. There's just the ongoing experience of life, which then reveals again and again and again to us in a very conclusive way that which we are. Unlimited creative potential. We are energy in motion. End of story. But as beings who are social, we honor. We have an instinctive nature to connect with the source of our own being and the source of all creativity. Why wouldn't we? Children have a relationship with their parents. Partners have a relationship with each other. Employees, employers. So, it is only natural for us to relate to the source. Spirituality is the definition in its highest form of that relating and that interdependent relationship. We need Source. Source needs us. So for now, I would encourage you to think on these things. Have a sparkling, creative, intuitive rest of your day. Namaste. Goodbye for now.